you've seen him on VH1's Best Week Ever or maybe on The Chappelle Show. This weekend, though, comedian Christian Finnegan is here in the Miami Valley. He is performing stand-up at the Dayton Funny Bone. He had a show last night, and you were nice enough to still get up early and join us.
I do what needs to be done, Megan. What can I tell you?
How was it last night?
It was great. It was nice. You know, sometimes the Thursday and Sunday shows can be a lot of fun because, you know, Friday and Saturday, you tend to have a lot of, you know, big crowds, or they're getting together because it's somebody's birthday or, you know, it's somebody's anniversary or whatever. Whereas sometimes you get the comedy fans on Thursday and Sunday, you know, the people who literally they know who you are. They want to come out and see you. And so they're all fun for different reasons.
What about Dave Chappelle? Any stories from working on his show, and have you talked to him since you've been in town?
Yeah, I haven't. No. You know, I don't have like a bat phone that I can sort of shine into the sky. But I haven't seen Dave in a number of years. I don't know him particularly well. I mean, I did the thing on the show with him, and he's always been very gracious and kind when I meet him in the real world. But I haven't seen him recently. People always ask me, like, what's the deal with Chappelle? Like, I know anything. It's like, well, I have the same access to Google that you do.
That's a good way to check up on people. And speaking of Google, I was on your Twitter page, and your photo is you in a bunny costume.
Yep, that's something my wife and I do on a crazy Friday. No, I actually I'm hosting this web travel show called Custom Nation, and
in a bunny costume.
Yes.
Pink. It's pink too.
No, one of the places we went, we spent a week in Austin going to places in Austin. There's this really cool costume store called Lucy in Disguise with Diamonds, and I was putting on different wacky costumes, and that one I looked very much like Peter Billingsley from Christmas Story.
Yeah, I definitely liked it.
Yeah, it just became, it's like, that's now he's also my spirit animal.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that everyone had one of those.
Yeah.
At least you do. Hey, another thing I saw when I Googled you was that you had a YouTube clip called "Relationships Are Like Yard Sales."
Yes. That is an old joke I used to do. Yeah, relationships like yard sales, in the sense that, you know, they always look good from about 100 feet away, and then you realize it's just a bunch of stuff you don't need.
Oh, so that's the relationship advice you're giving folks this morning?
Yes, this is the relationship I give as a person who has now been married for 7.5 years.
Oh, congratulations. Good for you.
Hey, one more to go. Yeah, my wife did not make the trip to Dayton, which is unfortunate. I love traveling with my wife because every time we go away together, we play this really fun game. It's called "How Is This My Fault?" But, you know, where you're in some travel situation and something completely beyond my control goes wrong, and I have 30 seconds to figure out how it's somehow my fault. But she did not make the trip this time. It's just me solo. Fellas, ladies, I don't know who I'm.
Yeah, you got shows all weekend through Sunday, so you'll be in town for a while.
I will.
When fans come out to your comedy show, what type of comedy can they expect?
I like to do 40 minutes of straight stand-up comedy, and then I deliver a live baby goat on stage.
Wow! Oh my God, that's shocking.
It does get complicated. The first thing I have to do when I get into any town is drive around and find a pregnant goat, which is very time-consuming, but I feel like it's worth it. I feel like the audience deserves it, and they expect it at this point.
And you know what? That live moment when the baby goat comes out, I'm sure is just touching.
Tears. It's just, yeah, it's very cathartic for the entire audience.
Well, great. So if you want to go see the baby goat and more of Christian, we want to remind you there are 5 shows at the Dayton Funny Bone this weekend: 7:30 and 10 tonight and tomorrow night, and 7:30 on Sunday. More information on the show, and for tickets, go to fox45now.com and click on Fox 45 in the morning. Did you know that our weather guy had a pet goat in Florida when he was in college at FSU?
Really?
Now I have to like tell the story. Okay, so I got tricked. My friend came over. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy a goat. Come along with me." And then right when I was doing my homework, I heard just in the distance. He left me with the baby goat, and it just grazed in our backyard until we almost got evicted for having an illegal animal on the premise. Anyway.